and welcome back to Draugen. We are continuing. Lizzie said she was...
Alice?
Right up the stairs, Teddy.
She's upset and the reading button is still... I still have issues with the reading button in the corner.
Teddy? Is that you?
Yes, that's me.
Alice!
Upstairs!
Teddy, is that you? Yes, that's me.
Lizzie!
I'm in here.
She's in Ruth's room.
This is her room.
Hmm?
Are you paying attention? Ruth,
Yes.
can you imagine? One moment you're living a perfectly happy life, and then... nothing. Darkness. Forever and ever.
Oh, she had a cute teddy
Maybe
bear.
there's something here that can tell us what happened to her.
This is a waste of my time.
Oh,
We might
come
be
on.
the only ones left to tell her story, Edward.
You're just being melodramatic.
He doesn't care because he's
I'll help you
obsessed.
look. There's still no sign of the Fretlands.
Maybe they left town after Ruth died.
What's the point of this? I should be looking for Betty.
I hate you sometimes. Ruth was an artist.
This is very primitive.
Have you ever met a child, Edward? She wasn't Monet, she was 8. This must be the village church. That's Ruth and her family on one side of the aisle, Simon and his father on the other.
The community divided.
Poor girl.
She found something.
Where's that supposed to be?
A cave. Or the...
Mine. It could be. But what did she find?
something
Gold?
important enough to draw.
Gold? Treasure? I did look at it in the last episode, but I ain't going...
Draugen.
Hey, the undead monster from those folk tales you read.
What an odd book for a child to have.
I don't know. Children love scary stories.
It's not actually that
looks
very odd.
interesting. Read some of it to me,
Yes,
please.
let's learn about the Draugen.
In Norwegian folklore, the appearance of Draugen, the reanimated corpse of a drowned mariner, heralds death. Draugen haunts the black seas in a shattered boat. The beast has a man's body and wears a sou'wester, but instead of a head, there is tangled seaweed, and the revenant's chilling cry freezes mortal blood to ice. Draugen has the power to enter the dreams of the living. If you wake from such a dream, you have been spared, though someone close to you...
Died.
That's enough of that. It's nonsense, of course. Not something a child should be reading.
Do you think Draugen took our boat? Maybe he's out there, on the fjord, waiting for nightfall so he can return to shore.
No.
And your soul lacks poetry, Edward Charles Harden. I pity you. That must be Ruth and Simon's fathers.
Perhaps. They weren't on the best of terms.
They look like they want to kill each other.
To a child, maybe it looked worse than it was.
Children are more insightful than you give them credit for, Teddy Bear.
That's poor. Growing up with the family in chaos like that.
She made her bed that morning. Before she...
Or her parents did. It doesn't matter. It tells us nothing.
Why are you like this today? Betty's not the only person in the world that matters.
She matters the most to me.
Ain't that the truth? She made her bed that morning.
Okay, I don't know.
Before she...
Or her parents did. It doesn't matter. It tells us nothing.
Why are you like this
This is the
today?
knight's desk.
Betty's not the only person in
Ooh,
the
a rocking
world that
horse.
matters.
She matters the most to me.
Ain't that the truth?
That's a Draugen.
Ruth never finished this. What does that spell? F-O-R-B.
For Banelson. The curse.
Who's that figure supposed to be? It's creepy. It looks a bit like the Draugen in her book.
A figment of her imagination. But the box she drew. It looks like this box under her desk.
Really? Let me see. Pull it out.
Oh, creepy. So creepy. Scary creepy. What's inside this creepy box? Can we open the creepy box? Thank you.
What is this?
I believe this might qualify as actual treasure.
Is that Norwegian money?
Sort of, but ancient. Viking coins.
Are they valuable?
Not in terms of monetary value, but historically. Well, they belong in a museum.
Looks like Ruth had her own private museum.
Why would a child have these artifacts?
She must have enjoyed collecting and playing with them.
These are much too precious to play with. She should have given these to an adult.
She was a child, Edward. To her, they were just shiny toys.
Precious.
The pin. On the doll.
This is where it came from, her collection.
But where did she find these treasures?
If we're to believe her drawing, perhaps the mine.
Yes.
She may have found a gravesite. Wherever she found them, she wanted to keep them hidden.
You think someone found out?
These items wouldn't necessarily be worth much, except to a historian or archaeologist.
What if this is how... I mean, if someone learned she'd been collecting treasures, they might be willing to do terrible things.
Ah.
There's
Okay.
a story here. The treasure box, the drawings.
The overactive mind of an imaginative child.
Well, she didn't imagine the Viking artifacts.
No.
You shouldn't be so dismissive. The drawings could be her way of dealing with traumatic
This is
events.
what happens when I read you the principles of psychology. You get notions.
You say that like it's a bad thing. Ruth was troubled. The village was troubled, and... Is that a bell?
The church bell.
Well,
Someone's here. Maybe Betty.
Why would Betty ring the church bell?
Perhaps she's in trouble. I need to get to the church right now.
Wait, isn't it more likely to be the person you saw the other night? We should be
I told
careful.
you, I'm not sure that was anything. Come on.
Go ahead. I'll catch up with you before you get there. I need a minute to think about all of this.
okay. Okay, we need to go to the church then. Okay, so... Come on. I don't want to go there. So, let's go and see the judge then. Yes, maybe. Ruth, bore in mind, she found treasures. Viking stuff. And then the accident happened. Or whatever it was. I can draw. I don't know why I'm drawing this, but I'm just gonna... Come on, let's draw. Okay, let's see what's going on here.
Lissy!
I'm up at the farm.
Okay, who is spelling the... It's most likely this creepy thing. I know what's gonna happen. It's just the wind. It is not windy. Okay, oh, I thought it stopped. It didn't stop. What's going on?
July 24th. Memorial service. A commemoration of the accident at the mine this past summer. No services after that.
Here we have graves.
All these fresh graves. Do you think that maybe
No.
Betty...
I'd know.
But
You wouldn't understand. Elizabeth and I, we have a bond.
God, Edward. Your obsession with her is really starting to grate.
Why are you so grumpy?
The bell's still ringing.
Let's check inside the church.
Alice,
Yes?
Lissy,
No need to shout.
Hello?
why board up a church?
To keep the ghosts from escaping?
Regardless of how they got past the boards, there's someone in there.
Gone fishing?
God is not here.
Well, of course he isn't. You won't find God in a church. God is the wind in the trees, the grass between your toes, the brook that runs
That's
through.
nature, not God.
Oh, she believes I got... Yeah, that's actually a sweet way to... Okay, but how do I get... Okay, the boards?
Who did this?
Someone who'd lost their faith.
Can you peek through the boards?
Remove. Hello?
See anyone?
No,
Listen!
Oh,
The bell! They're still in there!
can you please don't scare me? We are in a church, it's creepy. Ugh, you scared me, Lizzie. You made me jump.
Hello? I heard the bell.
This is giving me
I'm
the
here to help.
heebie-jeebies.
These boards look flimsy enough to break.
Okay. Please don't get a splinter. Okay. Black again.
Look at that. The Ethel becomes an Edward. I didn't think you had it in you, old fruit.
Be quiet.
And she's smiling.
Betty? Are you here?
Hello? Anyone
Hello?
home?
This is Edward Harden. I'm looking for my sister,
Stop
Elizabeth.
shouting, Edward. We're alone. There are only ghosts here. What's this rope for?
The bell.
Bell?
This is the bell we heard ringing?
I don't see any other bells.
So you have to stand here and pull this rope to ring it.
Yes.
But there was no one here. You didn't see anyone, right?
No, no one.
Ghosts. I'm telling you, it's ghosts. So what happened to the hunchback of Grovik?
They must be here still. There's only the one exit.
Maybe it was the wind.
A church bell's too heavy. It can't have been the wind. I mean... I don't know. Maybe it was the wind. There's no
This
one
is
here.
creepy.
Lissy, look. Betty's gloves. They are definitely Betty's.
Oh, for
She got
Pete's
these in
sake.
Boston before she left for New York. She bought them at Woolworth. I remember the day she... She's here.
Where? And why would she leave her clothes lying around? It doesn't make
Breadcrumbs.
sense.
She's sending me a message. She knew I'd recognize her gloves. Her hat. She's left a trail for me to follow, like Ariadne's red thread.
We're not in a
Betty will
labyrinth.
have left more crumbs.
Betty, you're turning into such a pill. What happened here?
The sign on the door. God is not here. Their faith was challenged, and it didn't survive.
Isn't this a fire hazard?
They're not always
Yes.
lit. Each candle represents a single prayer.
That's a lot of prayers.
There were a lot of deaths. That bell still bothers me.
Didn't you say it was the wind?
I guess it could have been the wind.
Once you eliminate the impossible, etc., etc. I don't like that sound. Please stop.
Okay.
They considered this a sacred place. For them to destroy it, This was an act of desperation and anger.
Yes, what happened in the church?
The church book, a record of births and deaths.
So we can find out what happened to the people in the village?
And Elizabeth. I mean, if she was dead...
Her name would be in the book.
Vandals. They tore it to pieces.
I don't think the missing pages left the church. Look.
Ah! Let's pick up the pieces then.
How many pages are missing?
I counted 4.
They're probably all still here. I know. Let's make it a competition. 1-0 to Team Me. I wanted you to find that one. I know what a rotten loser you are.
Oh, people.
The final dinner.
The Last Supper. Who taught you about the New Testament?
I pick up on things. Most folks aren't heathens, like you.
Oh, what is this?
What's that?
The last sermon that was held here.
What does it say?
The vicar's handwriting is hard to decipher, and the language. He talks about the village being divided for 20 years. This sermon was held on the anniversary of the accident this past summer.
Yes.
He's asking the congregation to help heal old wounds, to forgive, move on. Something to the effect of, you sit in separate aisles in God's house.
Like Ruth's drawing. I told you, she was perceptive.
Yes.
Tilly Verandre.
Edward?
Forgive each other. It addresses Johann and Frederick directly. But I wonder if they were even here.
Remember the wedding picture? They were close friends once.
Yes.
How could they allow their grudge to escalate until...
You call each other traitors, but the only thing you've betrayed are the bonds that unite us. It sounds like Grovik was split in two. Between those who stood by Johann and those who supported Frederick.
Because of Ruth?
The sermon is from before that. No, this is all about the preceding 20 years of division and disagreements. Here's something else. Many of you believe Grovik was cursed 20 years ago. God has not cursed you. This curse is of your own making.
Ruth's drawing mentioned a curse. What do you think that means?
It means they believed they were cursed, and that they needed something or someone to blame for their misfortune. What are you doing? We're in a church.
Thought you didn't believe in God.
I do believe in civility.
Oh, yes.
You found another one?
Yes.
Just one more page missing.
Where's the last one? Where could the last piece be? Oh, no, that's the pool.
Found another one. You get it. It's right here. 2 for 2. A tie. Good job, Teddy, old
Stop,
bean.
Lissy. This is not a game. Betty's out there.
Of horse feathers. Stop being so gosh darn tedious, Edward. Betty, Bitty, Bitty, will you ever shut up about your precious Betty?
What is this?
Put
Is
those
this the
pages
Bible?
back in the book, and I'll stop trying to cheer you up.
Is this the Bible?
I've never seen you read the Bible before.
I've read the Bible many times. It's an important historical document. For he is our peace, who hath made both one, and hath broken down the middle wall of partition between us.
Did you just translate that into Olden English?
I happen to know the verse by heart.
You still manage to surprise me sometimes.
Oh,
Jesus looks sad.
What reason would Jesus have to be happy?
Don't be blasphemous.
Given
In
that this is
ring?
all fiction, blasphemy is a contradiction.
Heretic.
oh, he doesn't believe in the church or the faith. Okay, let's see. Let's assemble these pieces. Let's see what's going on.
This book goes back years. It lists births and deaths. Here's the third Fretland brother. The one who died in a cave-in. Someone added the word for Banelson, probably quite recently.
What does that mean again?
Curse. That word is all over this book. Not just the men who died in the mine, but other deaths in the last 20 years.
Ruth's drawing and the sermon both mentioned a curse. What do you think it means?
I don't know. There were surprisingly few births.
Perhaps they blame that on the curse as well.
Okay, the three been good. Oh, good.
Look here. Ruth Elsa Fretland. She was buried in the cemetery. And the next entry, Simon Fretland. Now this is interesting.
Simon is dead?
Yes.
Oh, that's dreadful.
He drowned the day after Ruth died. Probably no coincidence. See what's
Yikes.
scribbled next to it?
Mord?
Murder.
Who killed him? Ruth's father? Or the mob that trashed the store?
It doesn't say. After the children, a half-dozen deaths in a single week.
The curse.
It's listed as the cause for every single death.
Maybe there really was a curse.
Primitive superstition. But something changed after Ruth and Simon. It might explain why there's no one around.
Edward, if it killed everyone, how's that not a curse? What does that word say? Next to those names at the bottom. For a
Traitor.
Okay, that's... Ooh.
Edward? What's wrong?
The final entry. There's no name.
Oh,
Alice.
creepy.
What if...
Oh, Edward, no.
Betty,
It doesn't mean she's...
she's not dead. She can't be. I'd know. I'd know.
Teddy.
I need to see the grave for myself. It's not Betty. Betty's still alive.
Teddy? Where are you going? Don't leave me!
I'm just gonna go.
Edward!
Must find that grave. Must find that grave.
Oh, come on. I have to go. I don't want to go.
You better not be here, Betty. I'll never forgive you. Where is it? Where is it?
What are you doing?
I don't see it. It's here, somewhere.
What are you going to do, Edward?
I don't know what he's gonna do. I'm not controlling him, and it's that. Oh, oh no, 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 no. I'm not doing what I think I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna dig the grave up
This one. It's unmarked.
because I don't know who it is, and it's not Betty in there. Dig now. Crazy man. I'm sorry. I don't control this.
What are you doing? Have you gone completely mad?
It doesn't help to shout.
Edward, stop it!
Oh.
Thank God.
Why?
It's not her. It's not Betty. It's not her.
And he since
Oh, Edward. What have you done?
It's not Elizabeth. I was so afraid.
You're a monster.
But I had to be sure. If Betty...
To hell with your Betty! When did she ever shed a tear for you?
Don't talk about my baby sister like
Or what? Or what, Edward? What will you do? Ignore us? Banish us? You've spent your entire life chasing her. When are you going to do something useful with what's left of it?
Quiet! Just... leave me be.
Fine.
Okay.
Lizzie? Alice? Come back. Don't leave me alone. Please. Come back. I need you.
Okay.
Lizzie? Where are you?
Okay. He's a great man. I didn't want to do this. Oh. I didn't mean to pause the game. Wow. Why did you... Okay, why? Why is he buried? Why is he not in a... I mean, if this happened recently, why isn't he in a... What's the word? Chest? Not chest, Oh, there is.
Lizzie.
Yeah, to follow up, but why wasn't he... Why was he just put in the
I was afraid
ground
you'd
and not
left
in
me.
a...
Alec? Now listen to me. No!
Okay, I can't... I have to... Okay, I have to be
Alice.
quick.
Please.
There she is. There she is.
Lizzie. Hey. Lizzie, please listen to me. I didn't mean what I said.
Of course you meant it. Everything's always about Betty. Betty, Betty.
I care about you both.
Until it really matters. Then it's obvious who matters more.
I thought she was dead.
I wish
Why
she
is
was!
he having a
No.
ghost with him?
You deserve to be alone.
Okay, why is he having a ghost thing with him? Why is Lizzie with him if she's not real? Hi. Can we just talk?
Please, talk to me.
What's there to talk about?
I'm sorry.
Can't keep running away from me.
You think you own me? That you control me? That you get to decide how I feel and what I do every minute of every day?
No, you play
That I'm your
around.
puppet? Your little plaything? Well, fuck you, Edward Charles Harden! I never should have come here with you on this pointless chase!
Now, be reasonable.
Listen, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to. The game forced me to do that.
Lizzie? Alice? No!
She's gone.
No, no! What are you doing?
Oh,
What
no,
I should
no.
have done years ago. Maybe now you'll learn to appreciate us.
Who is
Alice?
us?
Please, listen. Hear me out. Don't do this. You can't do this to me. I need you. I'm not whole without you. I can't lose you. I can't live without you. Don't, please, don't, no. What? No!
Shit. Hello?
Oh, Alice. What have you done?
Don't move.
Please be all right. Please don't.
You make
Oh.
me sick, Edward.
Oh, God. Who are you?
Your mother and father would be ashamed.
Who are you?
Elizabeth would be ashamed. They did not think you deserved their love, so they abandoned you.
Don't.
Who are
Oh,
you?
my child. We are all that you have, and we love you. We are here. With us, you are never alone.
Who are you? What's
Do
going
not
on?
forget.
No, never. Never. I never forget. I am never alone.
I'm confused. I'm very confused. I also see that I have to end the video. I don't like that. Can the game please continue? Day 4. Okay, we are continuing the day 4. Just gonna see what's going on.
Wake up, Edward.
Hello? Oh shit. Oh, hi. Are you a
Stop hiding.
Just woke up. Thought he left his demons behind him in prison, but they have come for him. Without her is nothing. His absence feels like drowning. He slept an entire day and he fears of her. He thought you.
Where you go, we go, Edward. You cannot hide from us.
Where's Lissy?
Alice is not here.
Bring her back. Please. I need her.
Alice does not love Elizabeth like you do.
She loves me.
Not like I do, Edward.
I'm so tired.
Who are you?
Please.
What's going on? Why is an angel following me?
What do you want?
Whoa, whoa.
I think of you so often.
Oh.
You have no idea.
You just want me to forgive you so that we can keep looking for your precious, perfect Betty.
She needs us.
She never needed you, Teddy Bear. And she certainly doesn't need us.
I can't find her on my own.
Well, that's just too bad, my darling Edward. Because we're done playing second fiddle to little sis.
Wait, don't go. I'm talking to you, Lissy. Oh.
Okay, it's raining outside? It's raining outside. But anyway, I need to end this video here. If you like what you saw, please give me a like and a comment. Also, don't forget to click the bell and... Click the bell. I always mess up that thing. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell to get notified for whenever I post. Anyway, I hope you had a lovely day and I see you in the next one. Bye bye.